Alrighty, well, the stuff you gotta do. I tell you what, it's really good having been a guy who's done a few removals. Even if I only worked in removals for about 3 months, it's a great thing. It's a great thing because the jigsaw puzzleness of packing a vehicle tightly, albeit far smaller than a removals truck, comes in handy, and you wouldn't be able to make this stuff up, as the saying goes. I got the tank in. My gosh. See, she fits very snugly, as you can see. It's not too bad on paper, especially when you measure it from that leg in there, not this leg at the back. Or actually, no, it was this leg at the back without any idea that the next leg was going to drop a fair bit, and going, well, we got enough room. But then, you tighten it all down, and that lid is indeed tight. But you still got to get water pipes out. And then you already had stuff in place to help hold the removable foot when you remove the foot. So then you had to take it all out, rejig it, and all this had to come out. The worst part of all is the blasted drop here. I could not get this bastard back in. I tried everything. I tried, putting the hose right down and sitting it. There's a little groove where there's like a handle in the top of this. So in that piece where your hand goes through the handle, so they got a bit of a gap. So I went and stuck the hose in there and the electrical cable, and you're still fucked to get it in there because of the height difference of about 3/4 of an inch or more, as you come off. As it's going in, to get it underneath this, and on top of that, it is actually bowing the drum out. I'm not shitting, it's just crazy tight. If there's another build, there's definitely going to be another. I know I'm blasted close to the roof in this thing when I'm laying it, but there's going to be another bloody inch, or at least 3/4 of an inch, probably an inch. And there might actually be the water tank and the pump being prioritised as first before the blasted base even goes on, before the bed base even gets screwed over the top. It all works out. We've got a container there which we've zip tied there. We've got another one there which is going to fill with stuff, and then I thought, no, bugger it, we can put the fill line in. So that's the fill line there, and little tap, and yeah, you might have seen this, well, you may not have, because I had it on the grey water tank, and then I got one that was a bit dirtier, put that on the grey water tank, and put this brand new one on the fill line there. So you can put that on a normal hose, and yeah, that means I can, because it's a bit of length there, as you can see, I can, well, let's find out. Yeah, there you go. I can move that out at least more than a yard away from the vehicle, and then coil her up and drop her back in, which I will be doing in future with 2 hands. There we go. And you can also throw Vietnamese noodles in there with it. How's this for tight pack? Blanket in there has got the jack, there's the jumper leads, this foot, there's the mechanism that holds it when it retracts, as well as the tank on a strap with food, and the first aid kit, and butane bottles to run the stove next to the fridge, wrapped up. And hey, I might even be able to fit a couple of boxer matches in there. Bugger me drunk. We've lost a 1/4 square foot here. You bastards. Like I say, she's all pretty tight. I got the water line zip tied here, so there's me little. I would have liked to get that out a little bit more out here, but whatever. It's not going to matter. It's not completely on the side. It's not hard against this, so that's good enough. That's good enough. I've still got another hole there, and I've got to go get my damn plug and put the plug in. For some reason this camera seems zoomed right out, but it's not. Anyway, I've got to do the electrical. I've got the you can see the black cable there amongst the butane bottles. That's the, yeah, I've got to whack a screw through that. That came out of another circuit board. All I had to do was just clip it back, and I took out one electrolyte capacitor and then soldered it all up there. And that one, with a bit of wiggling and jiggling, fits in the plug. And when you want the water to go on, and I'm going to try to get it somewhere down here or I don't know. We'll work it out. It's going to be somewhere around here or around here or some bullshit. We'll work that out in due course. But yeah, that's. I thought I had a lot more of these, and I think I do, but I just couldn't find them at the time. But anyway, this is off. I think it's off a portable DVD player or some bullshit. Anyway, whatever. She's all coming along. She's getting very highly packed in, tightly packed in. Yeah. But this is one of these things, like, people talk about this stuff, and it's actually relaxing to try and pack stuff into this because it's like a jigsaw puzzle, and you rethink, now hang on, I could put that here or I could put that there. You know, and I had this box already, and then I thought, hang on, I can't fit one of these, but I should be able to fit that box. Come out, bang, slots in absolutely perfectly. Boom, 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 zigzag of you know, the 3 cans there, as you can see. I've got another 2. Those 2 up the front there, they actually go over the top of the other one and strap, but I've been throwing stuff in the other big one, so I'm going to put them back in and put the Oki strap over later. But it really is, it's like doing a puzzle or something, and it is actually quite relaxing to try and pack these in time. But this is sort of, you know, I'm not saying you have to live this life in a van, but you want to make the most of a van, and this is the sort of level of packing that you're going to have to be able to do. But anyway, I'll probably end up showing the grey water tank. I tested all this out the other day before I'm done even started putting the water pump in and all that. I tested out if this is all still good, and it's all still good, doesn't leak. And yeah, we poured over the ground a bit there, so I'm going to go and put the grey water tank in before too long. And yeah, I've got the mounts to go around these things, but might be making up a few bits and pieces. I got a bit of strap that's like a wall bracing strap that should go around it quite well. I've used it before for strapping the 90mm pipe. Anyway, there you go.